June 15th, 2024 at around 8:15. Came at the guard with the knife, but the guard was able to run away. The suspect fled prior to the arrival of police. The security guard was able to describe the suspect and the weapon. This incident was classified as a terroristic threatening in the first degree. Later that night, at approximately 9:55 p.m., near Walmart on Keamoku, witnesses reported a 32-year-old male victim was in a physical altercation with an unknown male. During the altercation, the suspect stabbed the victim in the chest, then fled the area. The victim was transported to the hospital in critical condition. A knife and a backpack were recovered at the scene. Officers at the scene reported that the suspect matched the description of the suspect in the earlier terroristic threatening case. The incident was classified as an attempted murder in the second degree. Detectives from the Homicide and Strategic Enforcement Details interviewed numerous persons and reviewed many hours of surveillance video for this case. During the course of the investigation, it was learned that the suspect attempted to rob the victim, which caused the physical altercation, ultimately leading to the victim being stabbed. Video surveillance and evidence confirmed that the suspect in both the TT first case and the attempted murder case are the same male. Information of the terroristic threatening case with the photo of the suspect was released via the HPD social media sites and to news media stations. Today, a District 5 officer from Kalihi identified the suspect as 33-year-old Kealoha Tapu. At approximately 12:30 p.m. today, the District 1 Crime Reduction Unit located and arrested Tapu for terroristic threatening in the first degree and attempted murder in the second degree. The attempted murder victim has not improved and remains in the hospital in critical condition. Charges will be sought with the Department of the Prosecuting Attorney. Please keep in mind that the investigation is ongoing and some of the information may not be released at this time. Anyone with information is asked to call 911 or Crime Stoppers. And at this time, I'll take a few questions if you have any.
Yeah, does this suspect know the police officers? Does he have a record?
He does have a record. It's not a lengthy record, so that's why initially it was hard to get a name to the suspect. We had a photo like we shared with the media, but we didn't get a name until today.
Does this include like previous violent incidents like this weekend's previous record?
That part is still under investigation, but prior to this weekend, he did in his history there was nothing violent.
Was the knife recovered with the suspect when you guys arrested him?
Oh, like I stated earlier, it was recovered at the scene of the attempted murder.
Does this person seem to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol at the time of the incident?
That's under investigation. We actually arrested him today. As far as the witnesses and what they reported, they didn't state that at the time of the incidents.
Local residents or witnesses, can you tell us about it? Does he see his houses?
All part of our investigation. We just found him today. Any other questions? Okay, that's all I have. Sure. It was across of the Ala Moana Beach Park, across the street by Ward, so near Pequoy, that side of Ala Moana.
Was there an altercation with the security guard? Or
No, the security guard was just asking him to leave the private property.
brandished the weapon?
Yes. Okay, thank you.
And that was a very brief news conference with Honolulu police regarding a recent terroristic threatening case that is later turned into an attempted murder investigation. What we've learned so far that a few days ago, a security guard got into an altercation with a man who later returned to the scene in the evening hours around 9:55 p.m. Police say witnesses saw the 32 male victim get into a fight with the suspect, and that's when police say the suspect allegedly stabbed the victim in his chest, and the victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition where he remains. Police said that that victim has not improved and does remain in critical condition. At the scene, a knife and backpack were recovered, and the big headline today is that this suspect in this case, both the terroristic threatening case and the attempted murder case, have actually just been arrested today. They identified him as 33-year-old Kealoha. I'm not sure if she said kapu or tapu. I'll have to double check that for you, but they are saying that the suspect, who is 33 years old, is now in police custody, and that the suspect also does have a record. This news conference, again, was very brief with HPD, releasing all these details and answering a few questions. We will be working to wrap this story up and bring you the latest details on our evening newscast on Hawaii News Now, starting at 4 o'clock. For now, I'm Dylan Ancheta in the H&N Digital Center. Thank you so much for tuning in.